this is Ginger from my sister Scrapper. I am ready to share another video tutorial series with you. This has been a request for quite some time, and I apologize for it taking so long, but obligations and family and all those wonderful excuses that we all have. Anyway, this is going to be the same style of mini album as the Echo Park Bundle of Joy mini album that I had made. And I don't have that mini album to show you because it was a special order for someone. However, it is the same style of mini album as this wintertime mini album here, where you have the pockets and then you have the flaps and the pockets inside for the photo mats, and then you have some more pockets here, and then you have this interactive here with some tags. You have the split page tags and so on, and then you have the pull down here, and then the other little interactive elements here. Again, another flap here that goes out. So it's going to be on the, it's the same style of mini album, but I don't have the original to show you. And it's also the same style as this mini album, the Kaiser Craft 75-cent mini album, only this mini album has 7 pages opposed to 6. So again, there's the pocket pages with the flaps, the interactive element right here, and then you have the split tag page, and then this one had an extra page, and it's actually a half page, but this, the one we're creating will not have this page in it, but it's the same basic general style here as the Echo Park Bundle of Joy Baby Boy album that I did. So this is going to be the first video in the series, and I'm just going to tell you what supplies you're going to need to create this mini album. So obviously you will need a designer paper. I'm going to use the crepe paper Little Girl, Little Bo Peep 6x6 paper pad, as well as the 12x12 paper pad. You can use the 6x6, but you will need maybe some bigger ones if you want to, if you want larger graphics on your covers. So you're going to need a paper collection, and you're also going to need some solid cardstock. I'm going to use white, even though and I'm going to distress my edges. So I'm going to use white. You will need at least a minimum of 3 12x12 sheets of cardstock, and then you can use 8.5x11 for the rest of it. But you do need at least 3 pieces of 12x12 because that's going to be your pages. You'll need a sheet of 12x12 medium weight chipboard. And people ask where I get my chipboard a lot, and I get my chipboard online at Amazon.com, and it comes, I get the natural, and I also like to buy the black. You will need as far as tools, you will need a scoring board. You'll need a ruler, and you will need, obviously, a pair of scissors, a crocodile, a craft knife, a bone folder, a cutting mat, and you will need lots of score tape. I'm just warning you right now, these mini albums do take a lot of adhesive. I like the score tape, or you could use scrappy tape. I'm going to also use my APG gun. My ink that I'm going to use for this particular mini album is going to be the Tim Holtz Distress ink. Inking your edges and distressing the edges is an option. If you like that look, great. If you don't, you can skip it, but I'm going to use the Antique Linen for mine. And obviously you need the biggest tool of all, which is your paper trimmer. Now, some of the optional tools that you can use, which I'm going to use in the mini album as we create it together. I'm going to use my Martha Stewart lace edge punch. I might use my leaf if I want to do some flowers on mine. I will probably use a decorative corner punch, and I have a butterfly punch here I might use. Or I might use just the EK Success scallop punch, but I haven't decided between these two. But since it's a little girl album, I probably will use the doily lace. And a circle punch. So that's it. Oh, and some dimensional adhesive if you want to pop up any of your items up off the page to give it some dimension. So gather your supplies, and we will come back tomorrow, and we will start our very first part 1 of the tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.